What's good, everybody? The world is a better place because you were here to join us. My name is Matt Brown, and I am the host of the Productive Conversations podcast. It is September. It is Friday, September 13th, Friday the 13th. Feel good Friday. Stay
Ooh.
safe out there, everybody. But besides that, I hope everybody had a good week. Now let's start off your mid-September weekend with talking about what's been going on in our world. Ryan, Jose, and Allison are in the building tonight. What's up?
How's it going? I don't think Mrs. Voorhees thought that it was a feel good Friday, but that's just my read on the situation.
Well, this is your day. For the
Should have listened
pranksters,
to the podcast. That was her problem. Would have
for the
solved everyone's issue.
for the pranksters and the pranksters and the Friday the 13th streamers. Enjoy what's about to take place this weekend as we begin our ride to the fall. And I also just hope everybody has had a great week. And don't forget to check out all our football coverage. Check out our picks from this past week, and we'll rock and roll with it. I just want to thank Magic Mind, our presenting sponsor, as they do each and every single day. Make sure you get your shot of Magic Mind. You take it before your day begins, and your mental clarity, your focus, and your life will improve vastly. And to get an exclusive deal for Magic Mind, go to magicmind.com/PCMB. Productive Conversations, Matt Brown, if you don't know. And then use the code PCMB20, and you could get 40% off your first subscription or 20% off your first one-time purchase. That is PCMB20. Go to magicmind.com/PCMB to get your exclusive code and check out the description below for the code and link. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Can't complain.
I'm great. I don't know.
Well,
I'm just
Yeah.
vibing. I don't know.
Perfect. Love to hear it. I'm sure everybody's doing better than Shannon Sharpe was just a couple of days ago. So we'll kick
You're
off with that,
serious.
your story from this week. So for those of you who know and those of you who don't know, we have Shannon Sharpe, the NFL Hall of Famer, an all-time great tight end, a huge star in the media, host of Club Shay Shay and Nightcap podcasts, and he's as popular as ever can be. But even he, whom was on the come up, way beyond the come up, even he had a little mishap. So, long story short, he goes on Instagram Live on Wednesday, and all we saw was a ceiling in the ground, but we heard a lot of adult noises. So let me just paint the picture. I cannot show you the video. I'll show you my guess here, and you can look it up. But Shannon Sharpe was caught having sex live on Instagram. You could not see him. You could not see his partner in the act, but it definitely got a lot of people talking. So I'm first going to show Jose, Ryan, and Allison the clip really quick to jog their memories. Fortunately, it could not be played on YouTube for obvious reasons, so you could take this chance to look it up yourself as well, but I'm pretty sure you know exactly what happened. So let me quickly show Allison and Jose this, and Ryan. All right, Allison, Jose, and Ryan, I showed you guys what happened on IG Live, a sex tape on IG Live features Shannon Sharpe. Just tell me your initial reactions first to this.
I think there's a tight end joke to be made somewhere. But yeah, I mean it was very clear that yeah, he was caught red-handed all over the internet. There's nothing else it could be. If you watch the video, and again, if you haven't seen it, go ahead, check it out. But there's nothing else it could be. He specifically makes it very clear that it's nothing else it could be.
Yes, and I will show his reaction to it.
Yeah.
But yes, the video itself first. How do you feel?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you watch the video and you know exactly what's happening without seeing anything. You know exactly what's happening. It's very clear. I guess two consenting adults, private place. That's important. We have to remind people about that sometimes. Apparently, you know what I mean. It's fine. It sucks that this was broadcast all over the internet, though. I'm sure he would prefer if that hadn't happened.
Allison and Jose.
So how does that accidentally occur though?
Well, I'll give you his explanation for it, but
yeah,
I'm gonna show a reaction. He immediately responded later this evening. that evening.
I mean, it was getting it in though.
I mean, yes.
That's all you. Well, yes. So yes, as mentioned, he went on his podcast with Chad Ochocinco, and they had an emergency podcast to react to this. As much as 175,000 people were on this live stream on Wednesday night, and I'll play you a couple of clips from his reaction. But right here is Shannon's initial response to what happened.
Came in, I threw my phone on the bed, gazed in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works. And so all of a sudden, my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie, and he said, Shannon, you on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? You know, I'm like, what am I on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, they can hear. I'm like, so now, Ocho, you know, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank. It dropped. I run my accounts, but Jordan being the good Samaritan, the good soldier that he is, Jordan the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. That he is.
Jordan is his assistant, and we have some other reactions to this, such as this hilarious reaction.
It was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in. Real talk. Hey, yo.
Yes, and then here's just another hilarious reaction from his co-host.
To bungee jump in like that and be able to say some of the things that you were saying, you know, is it?
What was I saying, Ocho? What was I saying? I ain't hear.
You was like you gonna take this dick. Now I'm just saying I ain't never heard you talk like that. I ain't never heard you talk like that. Now what we do got to work on is ain't nothing wrong with your hips, you know, but we got to work on your cardio. Because you was breathing heavy. You shouldn't be breathing that. You shouldn't be breathing that heavy. So we got to work on your cardio. So
Ocho,
when you lift weights, we got to get you on the cart. Hit the
Ocho,
treadmill first.
Ocho,
do the step,
real talk,
do the
Ocho, your boy. Hey, Ocho.
I got love Ocho.
Definitely. Who Jose's
both
met?
very funny, but
What a time, huh? What a story.
yeah. Did you see? I saw originally they said that they were hacked, and I knew as soon
Yes.
as that was put out there that that's not what was happening, because that's not how that works.
And he confirmed there that it was all him with that. I should have mentioned that
Yeah.
before. Good call on that.
Yeah. So anyone who saw that I was hacked, that was not. I don't know if he just said that because he didn't know that it was him, and so he just assumed he had been hacked. I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know why they thought it was a hacking, or maybe they didn't think it was a hacking. They just had to say something while they, figured out a better response. But
Yeah.
no, there was no way unless someone hacked your phone and like remotely hacked and took control of your phone, your entire phone. I don't know how you could have possibly been hacked that way. So it made more sense once he finally came out and said, "Yeah, it was me. I threw it on the bed and I didn't know that Instagram Live was on."
So yes, and he said on his live stream how I wasn't hacked. That was originally his team wrote that,
Right.
for damage control. But yeah, he came clean. ESPN is not going to discipline him. No need to. It's just
Why would they?
hilarious, absolutely hilarious. And also in response, they are doing the roast of Shannon Sharpe tonight on the. They're doing this on the nightcap show tonight.
Oh, there's Matt. Matt is
No,
back.
there's Matt.
We missed that a little bit, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
you
guys
froze
paused
up.
too. All right, but
Okay.
we're back here. But anyways, and they're doing also a response, the roast of Shannon Sharpe tonight.
Well, yeah. I
Nightcap.
mean, you have to lean into it, but I mean, you kind of said it was. You mentioned this, and then you said hilarious. maybe if anyone disagrees, please say so. But why would they discipline him? Nothing. He did nothing wrong, right?
Because of what the whole Paul Pierce thing. Paul Pierce was working for ESPN for NBA, and Paul Pierce was in IG Live, either playing poker or something, and he posted himself with his friends playing with stuff.
But you couldn't see any.
That.
You could not see anything on his videos.
Yeah. And you see him fucking, and he's fucking.
So I didn't know this Paul Pierce story. I think it's ridiculous that he got in trouble for having women around, in his Instagram Live.
And plus, ESPN is Disney.
No, I understand that. I think that's still ridiculous. But yeah, I think the difference is probably you couldn't see anything, and so that's, I guess, plausible deniability. I don't know, but
I mean, he admits it. I mean, took that away real quick.
Yeah, after though, I'm saying like someone who just saw the video, unless they followed up, and if you're a kid, you're not going to follow up with, "Oh, I wonder what they were doing. Let's go to the show and see what he said."
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, but no, I mean that's crazy that they disciplined anyone over something that's legal and consensual, and as Shannon Sharpe said, healthy. So.
And just a few more minutes, but it was when we were originally watching the video, Allison asked, could this be staged? And well, I mean, for someone who's done Instagram Lives before, it is kind of hard to, it's hard to go on Instagram Live just by throwing your phone on the ground.
Yeah, you have to.
So
I just tried it. You had to press so many buttons. You had to click your story button, and then you had to click the live button, and then you had to click the play button, and then it counts down for you, and you can choose to cancel or keep going.
Exactly. So I can't take that. I can't deny that possibility, like you said. And I mean, it would make sense. And this is definitely got them more exposure. So
also, hasn't Shannon Sharpe, hasn't his sexuality come into question recently?
Yes, a lot of people have thought he's gay in the past, and there was a mention that Ocho in the Cinco. Well, I'm glad it's a Michelle, who's allegedly the name of the girl in the video, not a Michael. That was one joke. Cat Williams said, "So see, you aren't gay after all." That Shannon mentioned that. So I don't know if this was a way to.
Well, yeah, was this him confirming his sexuality to end?
He does have kids, but I don't know. Maybe it was.
What do you think, Allison? I mean, it seems, Allison, you think that he probably.
I think it was set up.
But why? Do you think it was just?
No, I didn't know about the sexuality thing, but I think now that you bring that into play, like that would definitely be a huge contributing factor. I feel like men compared to women when it comes to sexuality, like women are kind of like, yeah, like I'm gay, whatever, but I feel like men just take it way harder.
Yeah, straight guys usually don't do friendly kisses.
Not usually, no.
No.
At least not in America.
So I guess after just trying it out and seeing you had to press all these buttons, and I don't know, I just think that
something's afoot.
Something's up. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know. Something was literally up, but like, you know what I mean.
Couldn't there have been either way of saying he's straight by like going on a date with a girl with a paparazzi at?
I mean,
is he married?
No, he has kids though.
Okay.
He's a grandpa.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
I mean, I would have just assumed that if he's doing all this work and risking a whole lot of shit just to prove he's straight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. I really don't know, because I agree with Jose on that part of it. It's like if that's really the plan, to stage this to prove that, this is a lot of work to do that. You know what I mean? Especially when your children and grandchildren sort of kind of help sell that too. Yeah, you know what I mean? You already have some proof points that you're not about your sexuality, and so I don't know. That feels like a lot of work, but so does accidentally going on Instagram Live. So I don't know.
Pretty funny stuff, but hey, you want to know, when the beginning of the week, when people were a little tense with the debate, it was nice that that has happened, to switch gears, even though it's ironic. I do have to admit, it did happen on September 11th, and that was a day to and he mentioned in the pod, like, damn, out of all the days to do this, I mean, I guess the morning was over, so the ceremonies was done. I guess that is a way to get some
Lighten
comedy
the
back
mood,
in.
I suppose. Yeah.
And yeah, I will definitely be checking out the roast of Ocho Cinco after we are done here. So good stuff there. Let's do another feel-good story. Look at this. Jon Bon Jovi, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, the living legend in music, did a truly wholesome act in Nashville, Tennessee. And I will play you this video. And simple as this, Jon Bon Jovi recently helped and rescued a distraught woman from the ledge of a bridge in Nashville. It's caught on video. Metro Nashville Police Department did confirm it was him, and all he had to respond was he didn't want to talk much about it. That was her business. And yeah, truly a beautiful thing here for Jon Bon Jovi, the man. Let me play this real quick if you all could see. There's no sound here, but yeah, literally talking somebody off the ledge. And he was in town to shoot a music video. And yeah, it's just really sweet. It's really, thank God she's okay. And go work, Bon Jovi. Seriously, that's all I can really say. And just I know it's a tense situation, but it ended as best as it could. And I sincerely hope this woman knows her worth in this world and also gets any other additional help she needs. But good work, Jon Bon Jovi. I just want to share that.
Yeah, it's very, very good. When you can use your celebrity to help someone, I guess that's always good, right?
And also not after it's like, hey, look at me, I saved this girl. Hey, can we have the cameras here? Not doing an interview, nothing like that.
Not sharing personal like stuff about it, like which is
exactly. Just a nice moment. Just that. I mean, literally, what else is there to add? It was just really, really cool.
Well, that's cool. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to disagree. I think this one's going to be unanimous, but
maybe it was set up.
Oh yeah,
let's add that one to the list. It was set up.
Everything is fake. Birds aren't real.
Everything is fake today. I'm gonna be how Matt was last time. Go at everyone.
Exactly, but yeah, that was cool. Me and Ryan saw Bon Jovi before.
That's right. We went to the Bon Jovi concert when we were younger.
Yeah, and now he's here.
Now he's
saving lives.
I will say, can you imagine? Obviously, you're going through a hard time, and there would have been other people that were not Bon Jovi, presumably trying to stop you from continuing that course. But so you imagine you're having this horrible day, you're thinking of doing this horrible thing, nothing makes sense, and then Bon Jovi just strolls up and it's like, hey, don't do that. Like, I might have, if it had been me, I might have been like, am I imagining this? Is this make-believe? Why is Bon Jovi? Why did my brain place Bon Jovi in this traumatic situation? I do think that, like, just the randomness of it, like, that's a very random celebrity to walk up on you on what's probably the worst day of your life. And so, that part of it, I guess, is a little funny, but again, very nice, and a happy ending is always good.
Right place, right time. All right. Why don't we just move on to this? Let's now talk about silly controversy. Our boy Dave Portnoy's back in the news, and Barstool now has a new enemy. All right, so here's the situation. So we have this guy, part of Barstool in Chicago, who joins a midday show for sports talk radio out there, right? And the guy, one of the hosts is named Dan Bernstein, and he brings this guest on, and I'll show you what exactly happened to get the founder of Barstool pretty upset. All right, so let's play this.
Who wants to see that, especially after you had the ghost pepper?
Horoscope guy, Bernstein?
No. Oh, no? God, no.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it always has been. You can call me Dan or you can call me Bernsey, but you don't know me like that.
Got it.
And he got you. And he's there with you. Here's what I saw over in the corner here at Rally.
Look how legitimately angry he is because he was called Bernstein. And so I guess Dave Portnoy was not happy with what happened, that he felt one of his employees was disrespected. And this is what David Portnoy responded with.
All right, real quick rant. I needed people to see this. I'm talking about on Twitter. I need it on Instagram. I haven't been this fired up. I haven't wanted to put a name on a champagne bottle in years.
And that's a reference to people whom he hates. He puts a champagne bottle and he has a list of people he hates. And when the people he hates fail or get fired, he celebrates.
Like, I'm just kind of relaxing on a pile of money doing my thing. Well, that changed today. It's not my fight. Eddie Barstool, one of the nicest guys we got at Barstool. Just a genuinely, nobody ever says anything mean about Eddie. Not a mean bone in his body. He's on local Chicago sports talk radio. That's him doing them a favor. When our guys go on local sports talk radio, we're doing you a favor. They're relics of the past. So they got this guy, I guess, Dan Bernstein. From what I've gotten, he used to be normal, then his brain broke. Now he's like a woke lunatic. I'd never heard of his ass, obviously. Why would I? Chicago Sports Radio. But I guess he's been on the air there forever. And is pretty well hated. So Eddie Barstool's on, doing them a favor, doing 670 a favor. He's on some show. And they're talking about the Bears or something. And I'll show the clip right after this. Eddie calls him, he's like, hey, Bernstein, talking to him. The guy's name is Dan Bernstein. The name of the show is like Bernstein and Holmes. This guy Bernstein, this piece of shit, who I guess has always hated Barstool, is like, you don't have the right, you don't know me to call me Bernstein. Buddy, it's your fucking name. Your last name's Bernstein. Acting like Eddie, like, insulted him or some shit. And then there's this little clip after it airs, and his host is like, what did he call you? He probably thought he was going to answer like a cracker or something. I don't know, like some slur. He's like, he called me Bernstein. That's your fucking name. And you know what else you just did? You created an enemy for life. For life. I don't even care if Eddie was insulted. I'm fucking insulted. So now, Stoolies, you have my permission. This is where people are like, Dave, you shouldn't do this. You're too big. On a professional level, you can harass the fuck out of this guy till his dying breath. He deserves, wherever he does a live feed, whenever he's on the radio, people calling, harassing, calling him Bernstein, pranking him. If he's out doing a live show, harass him, prank him, call him Bernstein. He shouldn't be able to sleep, professionally speaking, the rest of his life. Fuck this guy.
Okay, first reactions to this while Dave Portnoy has declared war on Dan Bernstein of Chicago.
Allison or Jose, what do you think?
I think, who cares?
About which part? Like Bernstein?
I mean, Bernstein, like, well, point I agree with. Bernstein, fuck Bernstein. I'll call him Bernie myself.
Bernstein, so that was the other thing. He was like, you can call me by this cute little nickname, but you can't call me by my last name, which I thought was weird. I did read somewhere, this is just added context, and I don't remember where I read it, so big grain of salt, that I guess he said it multiple times. It wasn't just the one time he said Bernstein, but again, like, that is his name.
Hey, I just wanted to pull an example of the hate. So we have here from a post, as the Chicago talk about the Bears here. Here's a picture of Caleb Williams here, right? And here are some of the comments. Bernstein's a coward. No one cares about you, Bernstein. Take calls, you coward. Open the phone lines. Feel the Bernstein. Bernstein the bigot. Get it trending. So see, Dave Portnoy, if he doesn't like you, they will come, the Stoolies, after you.
I mean, Bernstein the bigot that doesn't make any sense. But I don't typically side with Dave Portnoy. I make it a rule to disagree with him. But he's right. I mean, this is a silly controversy, especially if he told the guy to stop calling him Bernstein after a couple times, and then he did, then I don't see what the problem is. I mean, why would someone assume that your name is off limits to call you? Like, that's a weird thing to assume. I would never assume that a person's last name is somehow off limits, especially if, like, Bernie or whatever that nickname was is totally fine. So it's like I would never have assumed that. Now if he got snotty right away. Like, as soon as he said it, he got like super snotty. Now, I will say, just as a general rule, if someone comes up to you, even if it's stupid, and says, "Don't call me Bernstein, call me Dan or Bernie," and you proceed to only call him Bernstein for the rest of the interview, you are then also like an asshole. So I would guess I keep that in mind, but I don't think that's what happened. It doesn't appear like that's what happened. It appears that he said it a few times, he was corrected, and then that was the end of it. But like, there shouldn't have been a correction. It's just so weird. The whole thing is weird. Like, Allison, what if someone called you by your last name? Would that offend you?
Actually, everyone made fun of my last name growing up because it was Utz, so they called me like Utes or Oots.
Mm-hmm.
Because like no one could ever say my last name
Did
adequately.
they call you Pretzel?
Or potato chip?
Yeah, because that
No.
makes the
I
chips
actually
the
introduced
pretzels.
myself like that. They'll be like, "What's your last name?" I'm like, Utz, like the chips, and people think it's funny and cute.
Yeah.
So I'm
But
like,
like, you would not be upset if someone said like Utz, right? I don't. I mean, would you? Be honest, obviously.
I wouldn't be upset. No.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, well, me and Matt, and actually maybe even Jose, our gym teacher only called us by our last name in middle school.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, people call me by first and last name all the time, and
yeah,
they will continue to.
Matt
The only
Brown
time
is full. Yeah, I don't call you Matt Brown, but
I feel
everybody
like
else
being
does.
called Brown would be, I don't know.
Brown or Brownie.
Yes.
The only time I did get people get mad was in the band we talked about, the Rare Talked About band. I hated when it was said there because I just didn't like the band. So I just but
But
that's
yeah, that
neither
wasn't
here nor there.
Yeah, well,
That's the
that
only
wasn't
time.
because of that wasn't because of
Yeah.
what they said. That was because you didn't like the person saying it.
Exactly.
Which, in fairness, I think is probably what happened here. I think he doesn't like Barstool. He didn't like this Barstool guy coming on his show, and so he was instantly angry as soon as this started. And again, hate to agree with Portnoy, but him going on local was doing the local a favor.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. That's like not even a question. That having a Barstool like personality on a local show is only going to help the local show. It will do absolutely nothing for the Barstool.
No matter what market you're in, because they're
right,
national.
Yeah, exactly. It's national. So like, he's right about that too. Like, they were doing him a favor, and he got like sassy with them. I will say, he said this guy shouldn't be able to sleep professionally. That was weak sauce, because you don't sleep professionally. He was clearly he was clearly hinting that you should harass him as much as you can in all contexts, but he didn't want to get sued, so he added the word professionally twice, which, by the way, will work. That would hold up. He said it twice, and his team, he has enough money, would absolutely be able to hang their hat on that, more than likely. But yeah, sleep professionally. You gave it. You were good till the very end. Then you gave it away what you really want them to do. But
and as you see, people will respond, and I guess they're not opening the phone
people,
lines.
Though. Yeah, the Stoolies, they're kind of in a cult too. Actually, we talk about cult fan bases. They're right up there with like Swifties and stuff, and like this cult fan.
He is a Swiftie, actually.
Who, Portnoy?
Yeah, he's a huge Swiftie.
No, well, yeah, but he's not in the cult. He won't do what Taylor says.
Yeah.
He will not. He would not do Taylor says. Did you hear? He called this
presumably videos.
He just called this presumably 80-year-old man a woke, mind guy.
Exactly.
He's not listening to Taylor Swift. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you,
music.
He's not voting for Kamala Harris.
No. I'm not saying he doesn't listen. I'm not saying he does not listen to Taylor Swift. I'm sure he does. I'm saying that Taylor Swift has absolutely no sway over anything Dave Portnoy will do, or has done, or could have done. None. Has absolutely no say over him or any of the Stoolies.
No, yeah, that's. I'll tell you one thing: he's not voting for the person that she told people to vote for.
I'm not even just talking about that. I'm just saying in general, like, he's a Swiftie in that he likes Taylor Swift's music, but I would not categorize him as a.
That mean Ryan is a Swiftie technically.
Well, yes, against my will, but
if that is, but yeah, I know what you mean. But hey,
Just admit it.
I'm not. I mean, people
There
think
is-
I am because
there
I
is
know more about Taylor Swift than
a
I frankly should.
Swiftie.
But
You really do.
There's a Swiftie and there's a Swiftie, if you know
right,
what I meant.
yeah, fan of the
I'm the
music and then a
first one.
Swiftie.
I'm just low key.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know
I
about
don't
that,
know
Allison.
about
Right.
that, Allison.
I
Sorry.
I think you've got a
With all due
spreadsheet that says
respect,
otherwise.
you
Okay,
right.
hold
Yeah.
I'm
For
trying
those of you
to
who
rank
don't-
all of her songs from her
Yeah.
discovery.
Yeah,
It's
for those
so
of you who
hard.
don't know,
No, they wouldn't know.
a
so-
Excel sheet that she's ranking all of the songs on.
Her
Oh,
entire career, just going for it.
Anyways, but
That's a different episode.
Barstool for and Bernstein. Well, it's your fault, Bernstein. What can I tell you?
Who's going to lose that one?
We'll see. We'll see where this goes. But yeah, this dude's he has to apologize or it's done.
Not going to apologize. He's so old, he's not going to apologize.
Hey, then
Yeah.
might as well do that then.
Yeah, he might retire. And honestly, props. Like, he is wrong and he should apologize because he's wrong. But if you're such a hater that you literally retire and never work again instead of apologize to
He
one guy,
wins.
then I'm actually declaring that a victory for Bernstein. If he quite literally just goes away and says, I'm not apologizing and leaves forever as a result and retires, I'm saying he won. He said, take your stoolies and send them elsewhere. I don't care.
Guys are funny. All right. Has anybody heard of the TikTok? Basically, who are we going to feature this week on the growing influencers? Has anyone heard of James the Barber? Any chance?
Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I don't
Really? So he does
Yeah,
this.
it does.
So he does this shtick on TikTok, and he has hundreds of videos of doing it. 209,000 followers, 13 million likes, and he does one thing, and I'll show you the one thing he does. And we'll just scroll through it because it's all the same. James the Barber.
Road to one.
Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, here we go. You get the first one up.
What's some good? I needed like a good bullet and gun because man, I gave that woman 16 years of my life. She had a baby with my granddad. 16 years of my life, and she had a baby with my granddad. And I'm looking for a gun and some bullets right now.
Oh, have mercy, man. Look here. Look. Think about what you're doing now. Think about what you're doing. Son. Yeah, think about what you're doing now, man. Look here. No.
16 whole
Look here.
years of my life. 16 whole years. Then they having 20. Man, you know the craziest thing ever? I gave that woman 16 years of my life. She gonna have a baby with my granddad. With my granddad. Then on top of that, they having twins. Then she gonna tell me I gotta keep one of the babies and he gonna keep the other one. That's the craziest thing ever, ain't it? And then on top of that, guess what this man texted me yesterday? He told me some happy Father's Day.
You know the best thing you can do and the only thing you can do to stay sane?
What's that? Just go to the Lord.
That's the only thing you can do to stay sane.
Yeah, because the devil showed. I got that woman 16 years of my life. She gonna go have twins with my granddad.
What?
I got her 16 years of my life. She gonna go have twins with my granddad.
With your grandpa.
With my granddad.
Your blood.
My blood granddaddy. Then to my son. Then gonna tell my son, I'm gonna take care of one and he gonna take care of the other. Yeah. Man, the most messed up.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna take care of one.
Go step.
10 years of my life, she done had a baby on me with my granddaddy. And I'm here calling me, telling my son, I gotta keep one and he gonna keep the other one. I'm not gonna take care of them. That's their baby. That's their baby. And on top of that, they end up having twins. And she gonna tell me, I gotta keep one and he gonna keep the other one like that my baby or something. I'm not, ain't you? No, that's my granddaddy. My granddaddy.
All right, one more.
That woman 16 years of my life, she had a baby on me with my granddad.
I'm so sorry. What now?
I got that woman 16 years of my life, she had a baby on me with my granddad.
The fuck?
With my granddad.
That's fucked up.
That is messed up.
That is fucked up.
16 whole years I was with that woman. And
That's like Jerry Springer, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then she going back and forth helping him, and the whole time y'all doing the do.
God damn, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry.
And then that ain't the most devastating thing. They ended up having twins together.
Are they from here?
No, they from here, Mississippi.
They're having twins.
They had twins.
Oh my God.
Twins.
Man.
Twins. And she's so crazy to my son, I gotta keep one and he gonna keep the other one. I said, man, you got me. Man, I'm gone.
No.
Man, tomorrow I gotta keep one and he gonna keep the other one.
That's awful.
Then it's just the girls down there, man. She's so throwed off, man. She even named one of them after me.
How old is she?
She
named one of them after
She
you.
did though.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Going around calling him little JJ. That's so embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
The whole city just, looking at me crazy, man.
No, the whole city's not looking at you crazy.
That's like it is though.
No, hey man.
Cause I don't want to look like a fool. I got this woman 16 years of my life.
No, but look, don't beat yourself up about that. No, but that's like 1 in a million crazy shit. She's got some stuff going on with her. That's not on you though.
Yeah, I know.
That's not on you,
I know.
okay? And plus, she could have been completely normal and fine in her life. She's got something going on and something triggered in her that made that happen, okay?
She is so nice.
That
She's
was
so
a really nice, clerk to sit down and chat with you about what's wrong with your ex.
I
of
definitely
16
want to do
years.
that. If anybody knows who the actress Molly Gordon is, she's in a bunch of stuff. Might know her as Claire Bear from The Bear.
Oh, okay.
Looks just like her. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yes, that's all he does. I gave that woman 16 years of my life, and she's gonna have a baby by my granddaddy.
That first one was a lot. I won't lie to you. I was not confident that this was going to be a great deal when the first one came out. I mean,
I think he toned it down after he noticed when he said, "I need a gun."
Talk about employees who have unlimited patience. If this man walked up and said, "I'm buying a gun, and here's what I need it for," and he was like, "Whoa, no, let's take a beat. Let's talk about this." Which, by the way, Hero obviously it was a joke and it's fine, but presumably if it had been real, they would have done the same thing. Hero could have saved lives. So good on you. Definitely do that in the future. But yeah. But then the rest were funny. And then that one woman, excuse me. That one was pretty funny too. You know what? This just goes to show you if it's working, don't change it, right?
Clearly. He's
Why make
get so much money from just doing that?
Yeah. Why do anything else if you can do one thing professionally? You just do that over and over again. Make your money, right, Jose?
You're right. Damn right about that. He got to be from the South, because those are all them people look like they're from the South.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you can hear the accents too.
That one woman immediately went to Jesus. First thing.
Yeah.
She's like, conversion. Here we go. You need Jesus to help you with this. What about you, Allison? Do you agree with the statement about if you could do one thing professionally, just do it over and over again?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Man, that woman gave me 16 years of my life.
I really like to see him try that in
She
New
wanted
York.
me to keep one and him to keep the other.
It would be interesting to see him do it in like a larger city, where I think half the people would actually ignore him. Or like,
so it's the Southern hospitality part that makes this funnier.
Well, I mean, it's that everybody engages, but I could also see like if they came like down or up probably from where he is by me, like ride the metro and ask people that, which is not the weirdest thing you'll be asked on the metro down here anyway. But just to see like people's response, I think that could be good content. That could be something you do. And you know what? If you do the DC one, we can collaborate.
There you
Play
go.
your grandfather.
Don't go to the Midwest though, because we're all gonna listen to you and want to help. I'm the clerk girl.
Yeah, she was so wholesome. Every once in a while, you like appreciate.
They had a vibe. They did.
Seriously. But that's all he does. TikTok famous from that. We'll get so much money. Love it. Absolutely.
Good for him.
Who wants to see a nice gesture? Let's continue with the positivity. Has anybody here been a server before?
Bartender.
Yes.
Bartender, server, that counts. Yeah. Do that. View, Allison?
Yep, server and bartender.
There you go. Okay, so we all know what it's like to work in food and how stressful it can be and how annoying customers can be. And though I'm back and forth in this type of video, because sometimes I feel like when you see people going out of their way to, hey, videotape, look at me videotaping myself being nice, and you just wonder, would you do it, without the camera? Well, this is one of the few times where I'm actually okay with it because this is a nice interaction. So just check this out. This guy interacting with the server.
Mr. Sam, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to serve you today.
Sean?
Yes.
I don't have my wallet. I can't pay. Can I run home? I live 15 minutes away. I'll be back.
Check. Is it in your car or anything?
It's not in my car. I have a tile like attached to it. It's
right.
It's at my house.
You're sure?
Yeah, positive. It's 15 minutes away. I'll be there and back. I'll get there fast. Give me 25 minutes.
I appreciate that gesture, and thank you for sticking around to tell me.
Oh, of course, man.
Because often, it's just walkout.
Wait, that happens?
Frequently. It's...
What happens in a situation like that?
Well, there's a few things, and walkouts usually reflect on the person who is taking care of the guest, so...
oh my God.
Trying to, come up with other policy, but it's corporate business, so I can't really make any changes. This is kind of just the way that they always run things. So I can't let you leave without paying, because that would even if you were to come back, and I totally 100% would take your word for it, but it would be considered a walkout.
Oh no. How can we?
I'm actually this has been a great encounter, Mr. Sam. You've been awesome. I really appreciate you, and I hope you come back sometime.
100%, man. You're amazing.
Please don't stress about it. Just know that I'd be happy to cover it for you.
Are you serious?
It's like $25 or something, and
oh, dude, yeah, it's $24.92 here. Can you hold this real quick?
I get paid at midnight anyway, so it's like.
Are you serious? You'll pay for it.
Yeah, I'll cover it.
Give me 1 second.
It's all good.
Give me 1 second. Here you go. $25?
Yes.
Make sure that'll cover.
$25.
Make sure it'll cover.
Yeah,
there's your tip. God bless you, man. Look. Look, you've been amazing. Your service, out of this world, man. You're a rock star. And I wanted to make sure that you knew that you're appreciated. God bless you.
Are you? I don't even know what to say right now. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I can't.
Hey. Thank you. You're amazing, seriously.
It takes one to know one. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
See, and for those listening, we had an interaction of a man trying to be funny and try to skip out of a bill, but he wound up paying the $25 and then gave this nice, very, very nice, wholesome person a $500 tip. How sweet. Really, really, that put a big smile on my face at 3 a.m. last night. So I wanted to share it here.
3 a.m. Jose, you're making a face. I want to hear Jose's.
In the back of my mind, I'm thinking this guy's 2 seconds away from blowing him. So I was
can we leave that alone? Does that matter?
Yeah, he was ready. He was I get in the back. You said you said your place is 15 minutes away. I'll meet you right there.
Well, that's your interpretation. I will.
Yeah, I didn't get that at
all.
That's not how I saw that at all. What about you, Alice?
We are friends of the LGBTQIA plus community.
Oh,
not that mattered. Not that mattered here. I did not point, but the guy was amazing, and I'm happy that he got a nice moment. If they do that, they're great. They have my support. What else?
I have no words.
I mean, yeah. I literally, I know you're you can tell what I'm thinking. Jose, I could not. I promise you could have given me 10 guesses. I would have never come to that. I mean, obviously, very sweet that Video is very sweet and wholesome. Not to get on too much of a soapbox here, but the reason why $500 brought the server to tears, like for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you saw there were tears. For those of you not, you could probably still hear it. Is because they don't get paid enough. So
that's the truth.
That's why $500 brought brought a server to tears, because that is a substantial amount of money, especially given how little that they get paid. And so that's the problem with the whole tipping culture. Not that tips are too much or whatever, but that people need them to survive, and no one should need the generosity of a stranger to survive. They should be able to work and then get paid a wage for work rendered that is enough for them to live their life. But since that's not where we live, I'm glad that there are people as generous as this person, even if he was just doing it to make content for the internet.
Yeah, exactly. I will let that go with that aspect. But most importantly, I'm just nice to see what seems to be a genuinely deserving person and get a break.
Yes.
So that's one of my shows.
Oh, Jose.
See, Jose, I want to know how many people gave you $500.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try it on a Hooters girl in a couple of weeks. So
if you do, please videotape that. Yeah, right.
Sorry, I can't pay for these. I'm sorry, I can't pay for these unlimited wings. Is there any way I can go to my hotel room at the Sunnyside Inn
with me to make sure I can come back,
and I'll make sure you get that money back?
Jeez, you guys are funny. Okay,
it's scary how Alice and Jose keep ending up on the same wavelength. I'm pointing that out there. I'm throwing that out there.
Incident. We had this. It's fine.
That's where we are the moral compass, Ryan. Okay.
Hold up. Take it back. Do not put me on Jose's level yet, please. Get the middle.
There's plenty of space where I'm at.
Oh my God.
Jose, there's plenty of space where I'm at. That's true, Jose. There is.
All right, let's continue something hilarious. So me and Jose, when we were hanging out the other day, we talked about cruise ships, and we have a viral cruise ship moment that I want to share here. So anyone ever been late for the train or late for public transit and you're just running? Imagine being late for the cruise ship like this guy did right here.
Fucked.
Look at this.
That's not a good day.
Look at this at 19 million views.
No. What? No way. Oh no, he's missing. That's his ship. He's gonna miss his ship. Oh no.
He's not gonna. He missed it.
It's leaving. Oh no, it's already leaving. Oh, I feel so bad.
You're not gonna back up, bud.
That's his ship.
They couldn't do that for one guy.
Oh my goodness. What did he just drop?
I don't know why you even running. You're running the wrong way.
Bro. No way.
You see this?
What? Oh my goodness, you seeing this? You seeing this? That's horrible. That's terrible. He missed his ship. I feel so bad. Oh, it's this ship.
Plot twist.
No way. Oh my goodness. Bro, come on, you should know where your ship is. Oh, he had me. I actually thought he missed his ship. No.
When I was watching at first, I thought it was over.
Yeah, I was like, he should just give up and go to the,
Go to the nearest airport.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you're flying home, turns out, or at least you're flying to your next destination until the ship gets there.
Yeah, right. Oh man, can you imagine?
No, I would be so angry if I missed my boat, but like that you can't miss a boat. You just can't, because you can't even if they had stopped, what is he gonna jump in and swim and then climb up the anchor? Like once it's away from the dock, you can't get on it. That's how boats work, especially big boats.
Hilarious, absolutely
Ships,
hilarious,
if you will.
Now, the last clip for today, and then we have a list. This blew my mind seeing this. You know, we all have refrigerators, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know how much better old fridges are than the ones they have now?
Allison,
And I
did you
will
say no.
Yeah, the math just kept going. I was like, no, I don't have a fridge.
Do you actually not?
No, I have a fridge.
Okay.
We're good. We're safe.
I'm pretty sure almost every home does.
I think you
But
have
anyways.
to.
In
Excuse
New
me.
York, they're mini fridges.
Well, look at this. Look how much better old fridges were than new fridges.
Someone is gonna say they want this.
This is a fridge from 1963. Where the rows actually moved.
She wore blue velvet. Bluer than
spacing on the bottom.
was the night.
A heated butter container.
Softer than satin was
The
the
rows
light
actually adjust by height.
from the stars.
And they slide off for
She
cleaning as well.
wore blue velvet.
Bottom freezers are much better than top.
Bluer than velvet were her eyes. Warmer than May.
And an
her
original
tender
receipt. And it only cost
sighs.
$495.
Love was
In 63, man?
I will count the inflation quickly. But how the hell did fridges get worse in the last 60 years?
They have Wi-Fi now.
Yeah. Oh, what?
So-
Yeah, that's it. Who actually uses that? Come on.
So I don't think. All right. Well, I was going to say, I actually don't. While you're doing that calculation, and it comes into my point, I don't think that fridges got worse per se. I think they got cheaper.
By the way, to confirm, $500 in 1963 can be worth as much as about $5,000 in 2024.
So that was a $5,000 fridge. Like those are the ones nowadays that come with the Wi-Fi. I think that most refrigerators have gotten cheaper, and in order to do that, in order to make fridges today also cost $500 still, they, made it so that they don't move. They have less movable parts. They're easier to break and whatever. They've made them cheaper. There's also probably, and I don't know this to be a true. I mean, I know this to be a fact, but I can't not that fridge specifically. But back then, the fridges were worse for the environment. They were putting off more. They had more of an emissions impact than current ones. So between emissions changes, presumably that's part of the reason that they are different, smaller perhaps, and to keep pricing competitive so everyone could have a fridge and not just people with $5,000. I think that they made them cheaper, smaller, and I think that's probably what happened. But yeah, if you have an old fridge like that and it still works, if the refrigeration still goes on, yeah, you have a cool antique that's also, very functional. And
Shit, I would take that. It is.
and honestly,
100
you
times
bought it,
better
if your
than the fridge I
grandparents
have
bought
now,
it. Yeah,
with
if
the
your
Wi-Fi.
grandparents bought it in 63 and it still works and you still have it, you've got well past the $5,000 worth at that point. You know what I mean? It's been worth more than what you paid for it. You paid $500 for it and you're still using it in 2024. That means it absolutely was a good investment.
I love the bottom thing where you put the vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spinny, that was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
I
don't
like the
heated butter was weird to me. I don't get that one.
Yeah, me
me
neither.
why would you want it warm?
Right. Yeah, you want it cold. That's why you put it in the fridge.
That's what they thought back in the day, I guess.
Yeah, who knows? Jose, what did you think of the fridge?
I love the adjusting the height.
Yeah, the shelving was nice too.
Why I want heated butter. The
Why?
hell? It's
Oh.
easier to cut and spread, especially my pancakes and shit.
Yeah,
Why
but
I want
you
hard
can
butter?
that is
melt
true.
Why
it.
I
But
rough
hold
it
on,
like
but,
rough
like,
it? You
That's true.
guys
Good
are
job.
I guess we don't.
ridiculous.
All right, let me rephrase. I guess we don't really know what that means because it needs to say
It warms your
refrigerated.
butter.
But it needs to stay refrigerated or it goes bad.
Okay, you put it in the refrigerator when you need it. You put it in the freezer warmer.
But they
Call
said
a
it was
day.
heated, and I was like, if that's where
Put
it
it in
sits
the
the whole
freaking
time.
microwave.
Well, back then
This
they
is
wouldn't have necessarily
1900.
had that. Yeah.
I guess, but
Come
now,
on.
you know, like,
Also, not 1901, 1960. 1901. Yeah, they picked up the mod. They
1901.
picked up their Model T, or they drove their Model T to pick that thing. That weighs as much as the Model T, probably.
Anyway, warm butter, heated butter is better than cold
No,
butter.
my critique was not of the warm butter. It's that why would you keep the butter warm in the fridge? It's meant for refrigeration. But maybe I'm just misunderstanding how the warm butter heater works. That could be. Maybe you have to turn it on. Maybe it's not always on.
maybe it keeps it like room temp, so you could cut it.
Yeah, but then it's gonna go bad. You don't want to eat butter sitting at room
Well,
temp.
then why do you have a butter warmer in your fridge? Okay.
These are the questions that, if I could, I would be asking President Kennedy or Eisenhower, but they're not here right now, so I have to ask you all.
You guys are fun. Listen, we actually have a little extra time before I go on my last segment, so I'm gonna just quickly do this. My new favorite thing on the internet is watching Druski audition videos. Has anyone ever seen these? I can.
Druski is.
Obviously, Druski, the comedian, who's
Yeah.
hilarious, by the way. He's probably the best comedian. Like, I'm purely making somebody laugh on the internet. He's number one. And he does these auditions for, I guess, this record company, like a fake record company or something. I don't know too much about it. I just binge watch the videos, and I literally crack up every time. So since we have some extra time before the last segment, I'm going to play you this. And these lists don't matter because you could do 100 different lists with it. Every single one of them is funny. This is the top 5 could have been records funniest auditions. Even though I've seen 100 videos say a top 5, but just watch. Not too much time on this. This is just funny.
What's your name, dude?
Certified Turtle.
Are you out your fucking mind? Get him out of here, man. Hey, come on, man. You Ninja Turtle looking motherfucker.
I'm gonna rap for you.
Was there?
Then when I saw that, I told her to come over, but after that, hold it.
Yep, get him out of here.
Come on, man.
She's too goddamn fast.
Too fast.
By the way, these are real people. They're internet celebrities.
Yeah.
So it's one way. Basically, the idea is that you do need to impress him, but I don't think the record label is actually real. I literally just looked that up. So on Reddit.
In the end, still, trust me. You get me. You know my thing. Bear gunman and big party girl. You know my thing. Yeah? You know like that, Reba. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I like that. I like that. That's a big nigga right here. Weight and size. Weight, 400. Height, 6'8". I'm not a Dougie. For me, I'm a Dougie. Okay. Yeah. A big fuck nigga we dealing with. God damn. I used to pray for meals like this, to eat like this, so I had to fry my eggs and drink my grits. And what you do, man?
Dancing.
Okay, loosen the legs. Appreciate you, man. Something about this nigga pissing me off. There's something about it. I don't like it.
I think we might have played the viral clip from that last guy. Do you remember from the Sugar Factory, the dancer?
No, I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
I've definitely shared it. I'm gonna look for it, but tell me what you think of that video really quick, because I've seen that guy go viral before.
I mean, that's funny. I mean, it's an interesting concept. I'm assuming none of those people, except for apparently maybe the last guy, are famous for the thing that they were doing. They were all doing something that they don't usually do in their content. So that was kind of cool, right? And then obviously it's a comedy sketch, so that's why all of them were, all of it was negative, with the exception of that one guy. He didn't get pulled away, which was, I thought, also very funny. That the only person who didn't get thank you nexted was was Roadman. So
there's Digit Turtle. He just
yeah.
Oh my god, I have to find this really quick. All right, I have the clip right here. That was the last audition for Druski. You see this clip? Oh, stupid audio. Let me read this caption. Bowl of ice cream with a side of chocolate thunder. Sugar Factory.
That lady whose birthday it was looked
Happy birthday.
yeah, happy birthday
Yeah, good
first,
for
but
her.
also she was like, I don't know if she was like, am I allowed to be enjoying this? I think she kept looking like it to make sure she was supposed to be like okay with this. I think she was. I think she just wanted to make sure like this is for me actually, right? And this is
Jose, what
I'm
would
just
you
thinking,
do?
Them pants
well,
were tight.
His big
you got
group.
money's worth because I know that ice cream bowl is $100, $120. So
And you get that.
so if
thank
you
you.
get it,
Thank
Jose, you also want
No, I bought it.
Big
That's how I
Groove?
know how much it was, but I didn't get Big Groove for my. Thank God I didn't get Big Groove. But
No, I mean, sounds like you paid too much for ice cream then.
I definitely did. She got her money's worth.
Yeah, she got Big Groove and ice cream. You just had
I don't
ice
know.
cream. You
I
got
really
nothing.
I
wonder
mean, you probably assumed that it was like ice cream hold off the Big Groove. You know what I mean?
No, and I think here's the thing. Ice cream will melt, but Big Groove is forever.
Allison,
Trust
would
me.
you like Big Groove to be a part of your next birthday?
He was a little intense with them hips. I don't know. Those were
He's
really, really moving and grooving for
You
sure.
can tell he's pulling some Shannon Sharpe type moves.
There wasn't like a
That's a good
bulge
one.
down there though, you know?
Maybe he was a professional pants.
Could be. Yeah.
Maybe. It looked too smooth down there.
I wasn't looking, so I
That's-
didn't
that's
notice.
okay. With that hip motion, you
have to notice.
You
I
have
agree.
You have to. You
I
know?
don't care how straight you are. If that's the moves that you break out in dancing, you're
In
looking
those
at the
tight of
hips.
pants.
Do you agree with that, Jose?
Agree with what?
If you
Looking
move
at
like
the
that, you
bulge.
look at the bulge.
People are looking if you do that. Men, women, children.
Like if guys wear gray sweatpants.
Oh,
I know
No,
that's a thing.
that's-
Well, I get
That's
every
a
time
you thing, Allison.
No, it's
the
not.
gray-
It's a
the gray
huge girl
sweatpants I
thing.
know about.
No, a girl
I know-
thing, but I don't like. I've never been like, oh, that guy's in gray sweatpants.
Well,
But
I would
if I
hope
walked
not.
into that store and Big
Your
Groove
wife
was
should be
doing that, I would
concerned.
notice. Like, there's no way to not notice your hips when they're moving in all these different directions. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I walked
my
in,
eyes went right to the bulge, and he didn't have a bulge, and I
That's
was
definitely
sad.
a girl's thing.
well, it's definitely more a girl's thing. I'm just saying that
Mm.
if they're throwing it in people's faces, they're gonna see. You know what I mean?
Unless
I
it was
get- yeah.
tucked. I don't know.
Or is
I
it
don't
just
know.
not that big?
Wouldn't that hurt
But
you?
What?
If like you have
But-
to tuck it?
You're not looking at the bulge if you
Mm.
dance like that, right? If you see a dude dance like that.
I mean, a dude dance like that. That his shit gotta be swinging all over the place. That shit.
That's
be
what
too
I'm
tight.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. No, all right. So Jose's agreeing with me. Like,
Oh.
if you do
Yeah.
that move, that's just everyone's gonna see that. There's no way around it.
You ain't missing that.
Yeah.
You're gonna think there's like aliens.
Oh yeah, I
inside
know
you.
that, but I'm saying, are you specifically looking, starting?
Not looking
first
for it,
move?
but you're gonna
You
notice.
ain't freaking. You ain't gonna miss something. Keep popping out like freaking. Look
No,
like
we're
you
all
popped a
we're all in
fucking eye.
agreement. We're all in agreement. There's no way around it. If that's how you break down, everyone's gonna get to see what's going on.
Let's get this right, Matt. If that guy was shaking his shit right in your face, that's the first thing you're looking at to make sure that shit don't touch you.
Oh,
So,
I guess so.
we're all looking, not because we want to. We're just trying to protect ourselves. We don't know
I'm
We
not.
don't want to get hit in the face, right?
I'm not
We don't wanna
subscribing
get
to
hit.
this protect yourself. But
I
that's
mean,
not what I'm saying. But
how
we
would
are
you
all
like a
in
big black cock hitting your forearm? You're
Okay.
gonna be like, no.
Moving on. Thank you, Big Groove.
All right, last thing tonight. We got another
My
list.
mother's probably listening to this, like, what the fuck, Allison? Oh my god.
The
Thank you for
last.
listening.
So we had the VMA. So we had the VMAs this weekend. Nothing important enough for us to talk about. I'm sorry, there's not.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, we're not. So, however, to celebrate the VMAs, though, I thought it was interesting. I found this list. So, does anyone know who actually won the 2024 VMA New Artist of the Year?
New artist was
It was
Chapel
Chapel
Roan.
Rowan, wasn't it?
Exactly. So pretty good. So that's pretty easy, right? Chapel Roan, and rightfully so. So I found a list that was presented. Can you name since 2010 the best new artists who actually won the VMAs? I've looked at this list. There are people relevant now. There's people I've never heard of. So why don't we try to guess? We don't have to pick the year. So try to pick between 2010 and 2023.
Okay.
Halsey was on it, wasn't she?
Wait, before we start, why don't we get as many of the of recent artists who won VMA's Best New Artist and see if they actually last enough, you know?
Yeah,
So
all right,
why don't we
let's try
start
it.
that? So we already got Chappelle Roan at 2024. So let's go 2010 to 2023. Let's start. I will put this at a 10-minute limit because I swear if you get all of these, I'll be genuinely impressed. So let's go.
We have Halsey.
Halsey.
Halsey's not on this.
No.
Really?
Okay. New artist.
And this is factual stuff. You actually would don't look it up. Please don't.
I'm not gonna look it up.
Don't look it up, people.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Nope.
She'd be this year. She would have been this year. What about Taylor Swift? There's always a chance she won.
2010?
Nah, she's not on here.
Oh, no. Yeah, new artist.
Yeah, these are best new artists from 2010 to this year. We already got Chappelle Roan. But
Billie
no.
Eilish?
Billie Eilish was won in 2019, so good. Okay. That's a start.
Adele?
No. Okay. I believe her first album was in 06 or something.
Can I go through my music list?
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd's a good one.
Can you go through your music list? I don't know if it's okay with Ryan or Jose.
I don't care.
Sure, why not? You
actually, no, you can't. You can't. You have to go to the dome. Did you say The Weeknd?
The Weeknd.
That was the next guest.
Yep.
No Weeknd here.
Justin.
No Mars.
No, he was before. Justin Bieber was before.
Justin Bieber. You got it. 2010.
Oh, Shawn Mendes. That's another good shout.
No, not Shawn Mendes.
Bruno Mars.
Camila Cabello.
Oh yeah, the both of them, but
no Camila Cabello, no Bruno Mars.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fifth Harmony.
Yep, 2014.
We Can Wear It From Home.
We Can Wear It From Home.
One of my favorite songs ever.
No,
Katy
not
Perry.
Drake.
No, Katy Perry.
Not Katy Perry.
No, not Katy Perry.
It's too big.
And you might name artists who definitely could have won it, but they lost to said artists.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I was just about to say Nicki Minaj.
No.
Doja Cat.
Yes.
2020.
Hey, we're gonna see Doja Cat in 2 weeks.
Post Malone.
That's right, 2013. They have here his real name, so I don't know why, but
Austin, isn't it?
Austin Mahone. But yes.
I thought it was Austin Post. I assumed Poe. I didn't know Mahone was his name. Anyway. Or Malone rather.
Karol G.
Did she?
Oh wait, I apologize.
Wrong person.
This won't count. Austin Mahone really is some other random ass singer.
I apologize. I think Austin.
That is a mistake. I'm sorry. And you said who? Who's the other one?
G.
No, Karol G.
Harry Styles.
No.
Oh, I know. Actually, One Direction.
Yes.
Okay.
One Direction. Yes.
Yeah. Now you said Austin Mahone or Mahone, and I think I actually know who that is as an artist. He's some Australian blonde dude, I think. So I'm gonna go out
Austin
and
Mahone's actually from San Antonio, Texas. I think you're talking about the Kid Leroy.
No, I'm thinking Cody Simpson. See on this list?
Oh, I know who you. I know.
No.
Okay. I don't think the Kid Leroy won, but
he didn't know.
Yeah. What's his name? Oh God, why did I just forget it? Harlow.
Oh,
Jack Harlow.
Nope. Yeah, where the hell did he go? I knew he was gonna. He wasn't.
He liked that the Whips and Chains song. That's this year, so that was a big one. I don't know.
I'm
Anyway,
going with the baby.
I don't know about good, but it's catchy. God, I've had a few guys. I'm proud of myself, but I'm just like
Selena Gomez? No.
Nope.
Selena Gomez. Nah, she wouldn't have been.
She's like going. She's doing a lot of acting now.
Miley Cyrus could be.
Mm-mm.
When did Jennifer Hudson win American Idol? Jennifer Hudson.
2000.
Yeah, she's not here.
Okay.
We'll go 4 more minutes, see how much we could get.
Fantasia.
No,
Fantasia
not
didn't win
Fantasia.
it. Fantasia.
I will tell you, I don't think anybody would get 2016. I'm not going to tell it yet, but
2016.
these really are famous people.
Who
It's
was
not that
big in
hard to think.
2016?
The Chainsmokers?
Oh, baby. Yeah.
No.
Nope.
I like them.
Calvin Harris.
No.
Swedish House Mafia?
No.
Diplo.
No.
Oh, who's the guys? This was 2016. The Am I Wrong? Nico and Vins?
No.
Ah. What does the fox say?
Yeah.
Was it them?
I don't even know who that is, but I hate that song so much.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need to
Don't try to so hard on the 16. These other
Okay.
people are very famous if you really think about it. Some don't. I haven't heard them make music in a while. Some still make music now.
Some still make music now. We haven't had a country singer win, but I don't know that you would.
Ed Sheeran's too big.
No, he's
I
not
know.
here on this list.
He's just too early. I think Ed Sheeran didn't get bigger until after he was already established. But who's still touring right now?
All right, 2 more minutes to see how much we could get in 2 more minutes.
Migos, no.
No.
Oh, but what's his name? Chance the Rapper.
No.
Frank Ocean.
No, but I love Frank Ocean.
I like Frank Ocean.
Yeah, but that's not Frank Ocean. In 2010?
Is he
I like this thing in general.
Whatever happened to Frank Ocean?
Bad Bunny.
He's made some song.
No Bad Bunny.
Whoa, I can't believe that. All right, Peso Pluma.
Like, just think who, like, the young demo who would actually like these people.
Yeah, Peso Pluma.
I don't know who the hell that is.
He's
No.
Mexican, and what do you mean you're mad? You disrespectful fuck.
Yeah, I really don't know who that is.
I look like this, and I know who Peso Pluma is. I just pointed that out. By the way.
Yo, Ryan got mad street cred points.
That's hilarious.
Oh man!
All right. Let me
BTS,
just wrap this up.
The Dynamite BTS. They're in there.
They're not in this. All right. Any final guesses before I tell you who you missed?
Go ahead.
Just tell us, because
2010, you had Justin Bieber. 2011, Tyler the Creator. 2012, One Direction. 13,
got that.
Austin Mahone. 14, Fifth Harmony. 15, Fetty Wap.
Okay.
Number
That makes
he
sense.
was big. Number
makes sense.
16, DNCE Dance. Anyone know who that is?
Oh, that's Joe Jonas with the Cake by the Ocean.
Oh, it
no.
is. Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's Joe Jonas.
He named himself DANCE.
Yep, that was his band when he was
When
not
they
a Jonas
split
brother.
and everything.
Jeez,
yeah.
I did not know that was a
Yep,
thing.
that's them. That's
Well, no
that's
one
Joe
got
Jonas.
him.
I almost said the Jonas Brothers, but that was wrong. And I knew
17 had Khalid.
I almost said DJ Khaled. That's half credit.
Oh, okay.
There's Khalid.
I know.
Oh, I like
I think there's
Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Yes, I know. I get half credit.
2018 Cardi B. I'm surprised nobody said Cardi
I'm kind of mad that we didn't get that. We
Billie
should've got
Eilish in 19,
We
Doja
got
Cat
that
in
one.
20,
Got that
Olivia
one.
Rodrigo in 21.
Can I say something controversial? I don't like her that much.
Billie Eilish or
No, Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, I don't care for her either.
Yeah.
Dove Cameron in 22. I was surprised this one. Ice Spice in 23, and then Chappelle
that's
Roan
right.
in 24. And that's your VMA New Artist winner, which is a list that's for the most part aged pretty well, I would say.
Who is Dove Kleinman?
Do tell me.
I don't know.
It is.
I don't feel like looking up his music.
I
To
think
get another
Dove Kleiman and
copyright
Austin
claim.
Mahone are big outliers on this list.
And dance, like I know Joe Jonas is a thing.
Well, it's Joe Jonas. Yeah, I mean they're still doing it, but
you have to count dance. So
no, I know. I'm saying like the reason they're not around is because the Jonas Brothers are back. That's not.
who's Dove Cameron? Nobody knows,
Never heard
but
of
I think everybody else is pretty relevant still. So
yeah, I would agree with that.
all right, great work, Ryan, Allison, Jose. Everybody have a fun and safe weekend. We're back up Monday with some coverage of the NFL season, NFL Week 2, College Football Week 3, another tweet cap on Tuesday after that. And then we will be back with picks on Thursday and then more tweet cap next Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody, and enjoy the fall weather, the beginning of it. Goodbye,
Have a good
Allison,
night.
Jose, and Ryan.
Goodbye.
Yeah.